Tonight, President Trump once again taking aim at General Motors, and this time suggesting new auto tariffs would prevent factories from closing. The move coming after threats of cutting subsidies for GM.
So tonight we want to know, should President Trump make good on his threats to retaliate against GM? You can vote right now at WXYZ.com/vote.
Dave Llewellyn joining us now with more on this blame game going on in the nation's capital. Dave.
Glenda, Allen, even Representative Debbie Dingell is saying GM has to be the most thoroughly disliked company in D.C., and she once worked for the automaker. But it's President Trump who is pointing the fingers at the auto giant and others. President Trump now taking on the Federal Reserve and blasting the man he picked to lead the agency, Jerome Powell, telling the Washington Post, "I'm not even a little bit happy with my selection of Jay, not even a little bit," adding, "I'm doing deals, and I'm not being accommodated by the Fed. They're making a mistake because I have a gut, and my gut tells me more sometimes than anybody else's brain can ever tell me." President Trump has already made his position clear on GM.
I'm not happy about it. Their car is not selling well.
This after the company announced on Monday it plans to shut down 5 plants and slash 14,000 jobs in North America.
They don't care about us, and it's not what it used to be.
Soon after taking office, the president did meet with GM CEO Mary Barra and other auto leaders, promising jobs would be coming back to the U.S.
We're bringing manufacturing back to the United States bigly.
Workers who supported the president then feel let down.
Those promises were made and those promises were broken.
President Trump is now promising to retaliate against GM, tweeting, "The U.S. saved General Motors, and this is the thanks we get. We are now looking at cutting all GM subsidies, including for electric cars." Now, some experts say it's an empty threat, and the president needs Congress to pass a new law to end those tax credits. And in a new tweet this morning, he says the president has great power on this issue. Because of the GM event, it is being studied now. Stay tuned. Alan, we'll send it back to you.
All right, David, we'll be interested to see what President Trump does next.